Hey Taurus, welcome to Cruising Tarot. Alright, sorry, let me clean up from the last video. I'm here for entertainment purposes, nothing more, nothing less. If you like these kind of videos, please like, share, and subscribe so I can continue to grow. I'm here for entertainment purposes, like I said before. So this is general, not specific. Okay, so I'm also on TikTok if you guys are interested in that. Under, of course, Cruise and Tarot. Same logo. Alright, Taurus, let's go ahead and talk about you. This is a video just specifically made for Tauruses. Or if you're dealing with a Taurus, that's fine. But I'm going to be talking about Taurus here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get your overall energy for whenever this video comes out. Connections, marrying, collaborations, friends, etc. Okay, so let me grab my cards really quick. Feeling a little bit better now that I opened the door because I had it closed and it was so hot in here. So I gave everybody an attitude before you guys. Let's see. Alright, let's talk about love, general love. Okay. Let's talk about singles, love messages. Okay, that's too many. I'm not doing that many. Keep going. Nope, that's still just one. Singles. Okay, taken. What do I mean by taken? Like, you're already in a connection, guys. And call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, right? If you're already dealing with somebody, you're in a connection. You're not technically single just because you're not married. That's the problem, I guess, with society anymore. People just don't want to pull labels on it because it's so much easier just to do whatever you want without caring about anybody else's feelings, I guess. Okay, let's go ahead and do one for career, for family and friends, blessings and obstacles, and we'll get back to those later. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and talk about it. Oh my gosh. Let's get the general first. Get it out of the way. Wow. Okay, so here's the deal, Taurus. All I'm getting here is the energy is that there's going to be a lot of focus. There's going to be a center of attention kind of thing. There's going to be a lot of offers, gifts, opportunities, a lot of it. So it's almost telling me general reading for a lot of you guys is you're going to get attention, period. You're going to get offers. You're going to get maybe offered to sleep around before you get too excited. Oh, he's going to offer me to move into his castle and millions of dollars. No. What I mean is that they're going to give you a lot of offers. Whether you think it's a great offer or not, after all, it's up to you. But you're going to make a lot of connections, meeting a lot of people. What about singles? Something about your quenches. Okay, come on. Okay, for you singles, I am getting here. You're really confused about someone older. You're going to be confused about something older or someone old or someone that meddles in your connection. It could be like that. You see like old hag here, you're like thinking, I'm not into that. That's not what I mean. It could be you're into someone in the past and this person always got in the way. Like it could be a mother-in-law or could have been a mother-in-law or a sister or whatever. Okay, so you're talking about that. Okay, so and then for some of you guys, I'm getting also that you're kind of accepting and being aware that you were the one who caused all the chaos because you lack maturity. So I think some of you guys are thinking about why you're single. Okay, so let's see. What did the taken? People who are taken married or already in a relationship. Already talking to somebody. Come on, you're already taken. Okay, so there's some kind of opportunity, a risk, a gamble within this connection that you're willing to open up to because you see it as an opportunity. What do I mean? It's like if you're in a relationship and you guys are just dating and they want to do something that you wouldn't consider, like it's too early, take you to a wedding and you're gonna meet all his family, right? So you're like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this, but I think a lot of you guys are looking for an answer and how to deal with this. But I think you're gonna be open to this because you see it as positive. Okay, or it's like he's going to take you out to dinner with family to introduce you to his family. That's something new that you're wondering if you should already do because it's kind of new. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. Like this is just new or new to the connection, if that makes sense. Alrighty, let's continue. Career and money. What is happening? Future. Sometimes I look at words and I'm thinking, why did we come up with words like that? Like, you know, like I want to read coffee a little bit more like that. I don't know. Maybe sometimes I wish we could spell them how they sound versus how they're spelled like. But anyways, career, money. Let's see what's happening. Okay, that's too much. Okay, so this talks about some kind of message of concern or disappointment that may affect the future. And it's about an unexpected income or improvement. What do I mean? This has to do with career and or money. Let's give you an example. Let's say you have a septic tank and it's on the other end, or like you never really paid attention to it, right? And then someone tells you, like the neighbor says, hey, I think your septic tank smells. And then you go look and it's like draining out, like there's water coming out where it shouldn't be. You're like thinking, great, now I need money to improve this in the future, like near future. The next day is the future, technically, you know? It could be something like that. It's just an unexpected improvement you have to do. It's an obligation type of improvement that you have to do is what it's telling me. All right, so let's go ahead and pull the oracles for this one. House of the future. Something you just need to improve and invest in and pay for at the time that you really didn't want to do it or not ready for, or didn't think you're going to have to do it right now. Wasn't on your mind. What else we got for Taurus for money and or career? Okay. This just talks about having a new idea. It's being like, stop doing what you're doing sometimes, or wanting to do something different because you want to. And if whatever you do, if you invest in it, it's almost like it may be a potential good luck, or you see it as a good investment of some sorts. And then it's whatever this is going to improve your look somehow. How you look could be like through your clothes, your cologne, your nails that I haven't done. It's something like that. That's good. That's good. Taurus says. All right, let's go ahead and talk about family and friends. How many more do I have? Do I have enough time for another one? Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to pull some oracles afterwards and then the yes and no at the very end. All right, so you know when this video is going to be over. Okay, what's happening? Okay, so, you know, all this really talks about is that there's going to be a lot of commotion about your privacy and your family, and people finding out some details about this. So Something might be happening within your family. It not necessarily has to be directly about you. It could be someone around you in your family, cousins, sisters, uncles, grandparents. And it affects you, though, because it's your family. And then there's more details coming out about this, and you're going to find out. What else? What does this mean for Taurus? It means move and travel. Like someone's moving out. Someone's leaving. Or it could be about someone's car. Okay, or it could be about somebody at a distance, or it could be in the distance. Alrighty then. Blessings. What is your next blessing, Taurus? What is this about? For my Taurus. Okay, so you are thinking, or something that's been very distractive, like you've been very distracted about this. You're putting it to rest. You're ending it. And it has to do with some kind of exposing something or learning, finally learning about this. Something maybe was on your mind that you can figure out how to fix it, what about it, or what to do. A problem you've been thinking about in your mind. You put it to rest because I think you're learned how to figure it out, or you're learning that something's out of your hands. Maybe putting it to somebody else's hands. Or it's not being your problem anymore. It'll become somebody else's. Alright, so what is your obstacle you're going to be facing? Hope. What does that mean? What does that have to do with an obstacle? Okay, you're just not hopeful when it comes to work. I think you're just sick of it. Whatever you're doing at work. You're just not the happiest at work anymore. It might make you money, maybe not. Maybe that's why you're sick of it. But there's something about it just not, you're not seeing as healthy, good, or making you happy, or like, look at that. Like it's wearing you out. It's making you sick for some of you guys. And it's an obstacle because you're not hopeful about this anymore. You're not seeing the positive side to this anymore. Okay, let's see. Who do you need to be aware of that's coming around the time the video is going to be out here that you need to be aware of? That you need to watch out for. I'll pull another one. Okay, someone pretending to be an angel and a friend, a helpful kind of energy, a blessing. Someone pretending to be religious, someone pretending to be a good person. Something like that. But chat. What chat? What happened to this oracle thing? I really wanted. I don't. Oh, there it is. Okay. What else is happening for Tauruses whenever this video comes out? What other messages or what's going on for them? It just talks about learning something, gaining wisdom about your body that you don't know, you're not aware of. You're left in the dark. About your body. Tell me more. It's your mind. I don't know why I'm getting like you feel like you're not educated about something. And it talks about your education. Like you're not really talking about it. There's nothing happening when it comes to your education. So if you are thinking about going back to school, nothing's happening even if you wanted to or not. Or you're not doing anything about it. Or learning a lesson or learning a new trade or learning something new. Or you're supposed to be learning something right now, but it's not sticking to your mind. You're not gaining wisdom. See, silence. It's not sticking. What else? Am I not shuffling these good? All right, let me pull one more. Okay, I know it says wisdom again, but it almost now sticking out like a prayer. Someone praying, someone's hoping something will open up. And they're feeling sad about it. Hoping and praying for an opening of some sorts, a growth or an opportunity. Someone's feeling sad. Alrighty then, let's go ahead. Okay, so think of a question and I'm going to answer it. Alrighty, the question on Taurus's mind, what is the answer? Truth and clarity. No. Your answer is no. There's something very toxic or something about controlling. Okay, so toxic or something very bondage, addiction, pleasurable. And not being honest about it. It's not honest. It's whatever this is, it's unstable for your family. It's considered a loss. A loss, if this is your honor, your name, your family, it'll, bam, no. Put everything upside down. Or this could be about anger, being too brutally honest, possibly, and unstable. Control emotions. All right, this is all I got. Bye.